the third experiment in Unix and Linux lab. So the topic is looping control statements in shell programming. So we are here to use those looping statements in the shell programming. So first program is to write a shell script to print Fibonacci series. Then the next is one for printing the sum of following series, that is the sum of all numbers up to n square. Then write a shell script to check the given numbers is Armstrong or not. And after the fourth one, you have the shell script to check whether the given number is palindrome or not. Then the fifth, we have the shell script to print the prime numbers between the given ranges. And the sixth, we have the shell script to sort the elements of an array, ascending, either in ascending or descending. I mean both ways. So let's go into the program. So first one, you have that. So check whether this is a Fibonacci series. So here we are entering the number, so it's up to which the number should be printed, and we are reading this number. And so initially the Fibonacci starts from 0 and 1, so they both are constant. And after that we are just printing those constants, and after that we are in the loop. We are just running it and adding it with the further forthcoming numbers. So we can see the output here. So the number I'm giving it as 4. So we have the first 4 numbers, that is 0, 1, then 0 plus 1 we have 1, and then 1 plus 1 we get as 2. So the second program we have here is second program is to find the sum of the following series, that is say the 1 square plus 3 square. So here we get the number. Starting we read the number, then we initially we are taking it as 0. We are running it in a loop, and we are checking it for whether it's that is I modulus 2 is not equal to 0. So it's not completely divisible. So then we are giving it into this statement, and finally we are printing that number. So let's do it. So yes, so it's 3b. So we are entering a number, say it's 5. So we get it as 1 square plus 3 square plus 5 square plus 7 square, that is 1 square plus 3 square plus 5 square. So up to 5 numbers we have it as 9 plus 25, 34 plus 1 square, that is 25, 35 finally. So next we have the program for to check whether a given number is an Armstrong number or not. So first we are reading the number, and we are finding we are checking the length of the number. Then initially the sum is 0, the whole number that is storing the previous number. Then in the condition we have the number, and the remainder of this number as being number modulus 10. We can storing this number remainder of this number. So after that the number is being divided by 10 over here. Then the power, so it's to check the power of the numbers, that is so it's an Armstrong number. The main thing is that it should be of the powers of 3, and sums of the powers of 3. So then we are checking this number if the sum is equal to the whole number. So that is, if the sum of these numbers is equal to the whole number, echo the whole number, that is the first entered number is an Armstrong number. And if it's not if the condition is not satisfied, then the number is not an Armstrong number, is to be printed. So let's check into it. So enter the number, so we give it as 153. So 153 is an Armstrong number because it's 1 square plus 5 square plus 3, 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube. Then again if I am giving some other number like 154, so it's not an Armstrong number because 1 plus 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 4 cube, which is not the resulting sum, so it's printing it as not an Armstrong number. So the next program is here is write a shell script given the number is palindrome or not. So palindrome or not. So this is the code to check whether it's a palindrome or not. So first we are getting the number, that is reading it as n, then storing it as 0, then we are taking this is to store the number in the reverse order. So then the original number is stored over here. So if the n is greater than 0, so initially if the n is greater than 0, then the remainder is got over here, and then to get the next digit we have this n divided by 10 to separate those numbers. Then after that we have the reverse of the number is printing at the reverse and storing the initial previous one which we have called. Then if the number is equivalent to the reverse of the string, then it's printed that the number is a palindrome, else it's printed as number is not a palindrome. So let's see. So enter number 121. The number is a palindrome. For then if you enter any other number like 154, the number is not a palindrome because the reverse number is not the same. If they reverse the thing, if they reverse the number, then same number is not got. And now we can move on to the next program, that's 3E. So 3E, this program is to print the prime numbers between the given ranges. So here we have the code. So we are getting the number, that is up to how much of number prime numbers have to be printed. Then also we are reading the second number, that's the second number to which it's printed, that's starting to ending. Then inside the loop we have those conditions, that is both the n plus 1 and m minus 1, that's up to the limits of the numbers. So after that we have the inner loop for this looping statement, and inside this if expression we have that as I modulus j, that is equal to 0, then p equal to 1. So if the expression p is equal to 0, then the I is printed, that is finally that is n plus 1 I is printed. So let's check. Remember it as 2 as 9. So 9, 3, 5, 7. So the prime numbers between them are 3, 5, 7. So then the next program here is to sort the element of an array in ascending or descending order. So here we have the maximum number, so that is we read it as n. So after we have enter the numbers in array. So using this for loop, the numbers are loaded into the array. Then after that, printing the number before sorting, that is numbers in the array are used taken from the loop and printed, that is number n as of I. So after that, sorting of number is done using this for loop. These two for loops of j is equal to 0 and starts from j is equal to I. Then this based on this condition, if nos I is and nos j, then the t is equal to nos I. Then we have the equation. Then printing a sorted number in descending order. So for printing those sorted numbers in the descending order, we have this loop for the is equal to 0 to a plus plus. Then finally those descending order numbers are printed to the print out in ascending order. So it's we started from n minus 1, that's from the last one to the, then the loop starts decreasing. Then finally those numbers are sorted in ascending order. So let's check. The maximum number as 5. The numbers in array 2, 3 and so 2 1 8 5 6. So according to entered numbers in array 21856, the sorted format is this is the first in descending order, that is 86521. This is in ascending order, that is 12568. That's all. Thank you.